they throw them out at people. They're throwing ramen at people as well, Josh. Like,
what?
You know, yeah,
ramen
like
noodles?
Ramen noodles in the pack still, so people can grab it.
That's really random. That's
It
weird.
is.
Do you love to travel?
Do you love road trips?
Do you love finding hidden treasures in towns all over the USA? Hi, I'm Joshua.
And I'm Craig. Welcome to Treasures of Our Town. It's the podcast that explores unique and charming towns scattered throughout the United States.
Guided by our love for location-based games like geocaching, join us as we venture into some of the country's most intriguing destinations, uncovering hidden gems and local secrets along the way.
On today's episode, Josh, because of Easter and because of my current situation as well, we're going to visit some excellent places. And I'll tell you now, Josh, some of these places we're going to visit in regards to these egg stuff, they could have been in March Madness last episode.
This is true.
Yeah.
So we are approaching Easter, which is a worldwide holiday. People from all over the world celebrate it. And we're thinking, what are we going to do? The best churches to visit? Nah. Are we going to do stuff about bunnies? No. But we love the eggs. I love eggs.
Oh, yeah.
I love to eat them.
Yeah.
You now love to collect them.
And eat them.
And eat them. Eggs, man. Eggs are great. So today we're going to visit 4 towns with 4 eggs on this excellent adventure.
Absolutely. And believe it or not, Josh, this is it's not even an upgrade for me, this one here. It's just my natural daily habit now. I've got one or two of my new ladies laying, and they're laying double yolks, Josh. They're laying big eggs, and they're double yolks too, and delicious. So,
laying twins.
They're laying twins. Absolutely laying twins. I love it. So
that's so cool. So cool.
They're very cool indeed. But meanwhile, do you want to just jump in straight away to our delays and upgrades?
Yes. So I'll just say this, Craig. I really struggled to come up with a delay.
Really?
I struggled. Yeah, the weather's getting nicer here. Although we don't talk about the weather on this podcast. But the weather, it was 70 degrees yesterday here. It was lovely. I'm just going right into my upgrade. And tomorrow I'm heading to Des Moines, Iowa for Moga.
Are you going to Moga? I thought you may be going to Moga. I wasn't actually 100% sure, but I thought to myself, maybe Josh is doing the venturing down to Des Moines, Iowa for Moga.
Yes. Well, this will be the closest mega event to my house. So I don't think I can miss it, especially since I will be somewhere else for many of the other mega events. That's all I'll say about that. My brain got locked up for a second.
Fair enough. Well, I'll jump straight into my delay and upgrade because I've got both and they are related to one another. First and foremost, my upgrade, Josh, this week just gone. I spent 2 days, overnight trip. I went to Hattiesburg in Mississippi. Why? Because there's a geo tour there. Have you done that geo tour, Josh?
I have not, but I'm so jealous.
Oh, well,
We've talked about it.
Yeah.
We talked about the Tinker Town, not the Tinker Town. What was it? The alleyway. Alleyway with the little cute things in it.
Yes, the museum. The Pocket Museum, it's called.
The Pocket Museum. That's right. Did you see the Pocket Museum again?
Absolutely saw it again. This time took a lot longer seeing the Pocket Museum because, Josh, believe it or not, you know me, I haven't done a video for a while, especially a geocaching one, since Bamarama. Bamarama was my last video that I did. That was a month or two ago. So I thought to myself, I am going to do a video of this Hattiesburg Geo Tour, and I filmed a video of this Hattiesburg Geo Tour. I come back home, and I thought, I was excited that, I'm going to chuck this video on. I'm going to get it out this weekend as well. Josh, I spent 3 hours doing this video, and then my software decided to crash. Final Cut Pro crashed after I finished the edit of the video, and it's not recoverable at this point in time.
Oh, it didn't save the edit.
It did not save the edit at all, and it makes it even worse. I can't get back in now to the software. I've turned it off and back on again. I've deleted the app. I've reinstalled the app. I've done this. I've done that, and lucky enough, it's not a hard edit. But when I actually get it back up and running, I will have to do that edit straight away. So.
That's 3 hours of your life that you'll never get back.
Exactly right. See, that's the chicken. My chickens would have enjoyed those 3 hours of my time, but
right. I've had that happen to me too. Have you ever done this where you do the edit and the edit's all ready, but you don't render the video, you don't finalize the video, and then you accidentally delete clips that were a part of it, and then there's like gaps and spaces and you can't get them back.
Yeah.
I've done that. That's horrible.
Luckily for me, the way I work it out as well with Final Cut Pro, because my software is slightly different to yours, is that it auto renders. So every time I change things, it actually auto renders for me as well. So it does it that way. It's a higher end software program. I will say that it takes a lot more RAM. It takes a lot more computer power, so to speak, to make it work. But it's worth it in the end until it crashes. So.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough.
Right. And this is the new upgrade as well. So they've actually updated the app to version 12.0. It was at 11.9 before. Now it's at 12.0, and it's just gone. So I'm gonna have to go back to the 11.9. I did save that app. So I did save the previous before the upgrade, so I can go back into that app and then start again. So I can do it that way.
That's a lot of tech talk. I can just hear Minnesota boy on the other side of this podcast saying, "Okay, guys, get on with it.
Get on with the eggs. I want to hear about the eggs. Don't worry about this. I want to hear about the eggs.
Get to the eggs. Get to the eggs. Get to the eggs."
Speaking of eggs, Josh, we made an announcement. If you're not a patron, that's okay, but you wouldn't have known that we did have a competition for our patrons recently in regards to March Madness. Tell everyone who's not a patron, Josh, what we did with the patrons for March Madness.
Yeah, so last episode we did Roadside Attraction March Madness, and before we published the episode, we gave our patrons the bracket for them to fill out. And the person that got the most points on that bracket was going to win a golden nugget. One of the golden nuggets from our friend Nesmuck, who's also a patron, who also participated and did not win his own golden nugget back. Sorry to hear that.
He can bring that one of himself.
This is true. But in a landslide victory, our winner from the Geocaching podcast, a podcast that you do, is none other than Scott Burks.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Well done.
He guessed 3 of the 4 final 4.
Yeah.
He guessed the top 2, and he guessed the winner.
Exactly.
So,
and
well done,
I will
Scott.
say, even though I'm on the podcast, the Geocaching podcast with Scott Burks as well, I had nothing to do with it. He's I wouldn't even say he's a friend of mine, but anyway, he did. Josh, he did this week. I was on the show with him this week as well, and he brought up Treasures of Our Town. He brought up the fact that he won as well on the podcast, but he said that he had some beef with you because you used one of his terms about the inner circle for our patrons. So,
hey, it's what is that? Imitation is the best flattery, or something like that.
Exactly, and you gave him credit too, I do believe. So you did give him credit for it too. So absolutely, but no, congratulations, Scott Burks, for winning the March Madness. Do you know how he did it, Josh?
How did he do it? Did he ask? Did he ask AI?
No, he didn't ask AI. What he did was, on the Sunday, which is the last day for it to be done and to be submitted, he went to the bathroom, sat on the bathroom, and thought to himself, what am I going to do? And so he started jumping on his phone. Then he thought, oh, that's right, there's an email there from the Treasure of Our Town patron. So he looked at the email and goes, oh, I'll download this and I'll quickly do this. So he sat there for 5 to 10 minutes, concentrating, enjoying his time. And so really he pulled it out of somewhere where he shouldn't have. But anyway, we'll leave it at that.
Well, that might be a good tip for you if you want to win for future years.
That's right. Do it on the toilet.
I'm guessing he's pretty well traveled. I'm guessing he's been to quite a few of those places too. I think that helps if you have first-hand knowledge of a lot of those places. And I think I did hear him say he did have to look a few of them up.
He did. He did. But I will say as well, a spoiler alert to let you know now, I'm about to say the winner that it was. So if you want to know the winner, pause this episode, go back and listen to March Madness, and then come back to this one now. And that is that he got down to the final 2, and the final 2 being the Clown Museum and also then the letterbox. And he thought to himself, oh, he loved the Clown Museum. He wanted the Clown Museum to beat the letterbox.
Oh, he did.
He did, but he thought to himself, it can't beat the letterbox. The team would not allow the letterbox to actually get taken over by the Clown Museum. And that's the reason why he come out to and he said the same thing as you, Josh. And that is, you can't beat a place like that's that big, that large. It's actually, where you can mail a letter as well. It's movable, where the front comes down and the flag goes up when you mail something. So he said all those things for him ticked all those little, weird and wonderful and quirky boxes. And that's why he picked that over the Clown Museum.
Yeah. And there's a theme kind of, because the first year was the largest ball of paint, which was kind of similar to interactive. You get to be a part of it. You get a certificate for being the world record holder. That's amazing. And then the Field of Dreams, a little bit different. Cool spot. Not interactive. Well, you could throw. No, I shouldn't say that. You could have a catch. Have a catch with your dad or your ghost's dad.
Or parent, exactly. Yeah. Or grandmother, like you did on your.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My grandmother going into the corn.
Into the corn. That's right. So there you go. Well done to Scott Burks. Now,
before we talk about an excellent cities that have eggs in them, giant eggs.
We've got an extreme. We've got an extreme announcement.
Yes, a little bit of an extreme announcement. So I'm just going to lay it out. And here's the thing, guys. I don't love it when I have a podcast that I listen to and they're like, hey, guys, see you next week. And then all of a sudden you go next week and you're like, where's the podcast? And then you go another week and you're like, where's the podcast? And the podcasters ghost their listeners. I hate that.
Yeah.
We've built a relationship. We have friendships. We know a lot of these people that listen to our podcast, especially our patrons. We know them personally. So we are going to get ahead of things, and we're just going to let you know that we, in about a month here, we're going to take a little bit of a break from the podcast. Now, don't fear. No. The podcast is still here. It's still going to go. And that's part of the reason why we're going to take the break, because we want to continue to keep this fresh and strong. And I'll just say this, Craig, we've been going strong with this podcast pretty much every other week for 3.5 years.
I know, right?
That's pretty amazing, considering that I didn't even want to start a podcast.
No, you didn't. And you just got a microphone in the mail and you went, okay, it looks like I am.
But I'm a creature of habit, similar to wanting to put out a geocaching video every week for 15 years. I can't stop. And by the way, geocaching vlogger watchers, that will continue. Don't worry. But we're going to take a little bit of a break to regroup. Myself personally, there's some other things I need to focus on in my life right now. Things are getting a little bit overwhelming, and just like anybody, they need to prioritize what's important and what's most important. So there's a few things I need to take care of for the next few months here, but our promise to you is that we will come back strong. And again, I have a commitment. I'm going to continue my YouTube channel. That's a part of it too. That's always been a big priority for me. And another reason, Craig, is I have something really cool planned for the month of May that would simply make it not really very feasible to continue recording the podcast during that thing in May. And I'm saving that announcement for our patrons at some other point.
We could actually do it, but the quality would not be there. You wouldn't be able to have these microphones and this quality of sound. So we don't want to ruin it that way either. I mean, you know what we're like as well when it comes to the quality we've had at the Geo Woodstocks over the time frames as well. And that's pained us terribly. So we like our quality. So that's another reason why we can't do it in May, because of quality control, Josh.
Yep. And so I have a little cool thing I want to say for the patrons, but Craig, do you want to just talk a little bit about some of the stuff that you're going to be focused on during our little break?
Absolutely, Josh. And that is, you probably heard me already in regards to what I've done, setting down roots here in Alabama as well. So I'll be focusing more on the homesteading process as well. I've been extremely busy as it is, setting up, maintaining animals, plants, gardens, all that in order to be more self-sufficient, Josh. I'm going down that route now as well. Nice. I did the van life for the 18 months, traveling around permanently by myself for the 18 months, but setting up some sort of literally roots now down here in Alabama, it's one of those things. At the same time, I've got an interest back in a vlog style, but this one being more in regards to, the homesteading vlog style. So it won't be on my geocaching channel. My geocaching channel is still going to be for geocaching. It's still going to be there every now and then. There'll be a video pumping out. when I fix this one up in Hattiesburg, it'll be out. I'll just say I'm hoping that's going to be out before this episode, but we'll soon see. But these vlog styles are going to be on my other channel, which is an Aussie in America YouTube channel, and I'll be starting that in April. But Josh, I still want to do stuff for the patrons, don't you?
Yes. So here's what's kind of cool about this. We are not going to go silent for the patrons.
No.
We realize that the patrons support us. They help us continue to make this content. I'll just say this, Craig. We completely understand if we're going to take a break. We completely understand if people want to take a break from supporting us. Like
Absolutely.
we would totally understand. We would not be offended. Any of that stuff. That's completely reasonable. However, Craig, we're going to make a commitment to our patrons to continue providing some little fun golden nuggets and updates during our break. So this actually, Craig, might be a good time to actually jump on board as a patron instead of saying, guys, I'm not supporting you while you're on a break.
Maybe. And I'll say this as well, that I will be supplying some golden nuggets to our patrons as well in regards to what I'm up to on a daily basis, etc. Like maybe like mini vlog sort of style, Josh. You know, so if you're interested in what I've got to do and you're interested in my chickens and ducks and possibility of goats coming along soon as well. So there's a new one, Josh. You haven't discussed. I haven't talked about that one yet. So
cool.
Goats. I know. I've got some new fencing done up. I'm doing some new shelterers for goat shelters and stuff as well. So yeah, things like that. Cool. Things like that. We'll soon see.
That's cool. So here's the deal. This is the deets. Okay. This episode is publishing on May 29th. We are going to have another episode published April 13th. See, we're giving you a little runway. Nice little runway. We could have just said this is the last one. It's not. We're going to have another one on April 13th, 2 weeks from now. And then we will be back on July 13th. So see you this summer, which also means, Craig, another little sad thing. I don't think we've shared this yet. We are not going to be doing Treasures of Our Town podcast at Geo Woodstock this year.
Oh, this is true. Unfortunately not. And our good friend Ryan Semmel, he's in charge of Geo Woodstock this year as well. We've already spoken to him about it too, and he understands it. So even though he was disappointed in it as well, but he understands as well. So
they wanted us to. They didn't get it. They didn't kick us off. I just want to make that clear.
Ryan said, like, are you guys coming? He tried hard. He tried his darndest. But mainly due to Josh's little thing in the month of May.
Which isn't so little, actually. It's a pretty big thing.
I'll say it's a little thing, so not to shed any light on it at all at this point in time. So there you go.
So thank you, listeners. Thank you for understanding. Thank you, patrons. We're gonna come back better, stronger than ever. And that's another thing, Craig. This will give us a little bit more time to maybe plan some guests, get ahead of our schedule, and actually make our podcast even better. When TV shows have seasons, they have breaks in between seasons. They don't just go forever.
No, not at all. Although my other podcast, Josh, like the official Munzie podcast, has been going 3.5 years straight as well. And that's weekly. That is weekly. Although I have lost my co-host twice now in the last couple of months, and I've got another co-host on as well, Minnesota boy. But yeah, and then obviously with the what do you call it? The GCPC, the Geocaching podcast. We've had a few weeks off with that as well. So it happens. It happens here and there. So
yes. So if you want to continue to keep up with us, become patrons or keep being patrons. Check out Craig's YouTube channels. Of course, his geocaching one, but his also Aussie in America. Of course, I'm the geocaching vlogger. I'm going to continue to post there. And Craig is, if you want to hear Craig's sweet voice without his face, the Geocaching podcast and the Munzie podcast, which are both weekly. You want to hear that awesome Aussie accent? Tune into those.
We'll soon see. I don't know if it's that excellent, but anyway. Speaking of excellent, Josh, are we going to talk about these excellent places?
All right. Believe it or not, our beautiful country of the good old USA of A has not one, not two, not three, but four. We found four large eggs
in the U.S.
In the U.S. in 4 different communities.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about these 4 different communities. We're, of course, going to be talking about the egg, or I'll say eggs, in each of these communities, and a little bit of like why they're there and all that. But then also we can talk a little bit about the actual city too. After all this is a travel podcast. I mean, if you're going to go to see the world's largest whatever, you should probably check out the town too, because there's a reason why that thing is there.
Exactly. And I will say, Josh, and that is, a few of these itself I looked at, they could have even been one of the contestants in our recent March Madness or the years gone by. So it's a possibility that one or two of these may end up on 2027 March Madness.
I believe the first one that we're going to talk about was in the first
two.
It was in the first one. So we have talked about this first one.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have been to 2 of these.
I've been to 2 out of the 4. Have you been to any of them at all, Josh?
0, Craig.
Oh, no.
0, Craig. I know. It's bad. It's bad. But I have good working knowledge of each of them. I've done my research.
That's fair enough.
I've done it
all
for
right, Josh, we're going to start with number 1. We're going to
start with you.
Kansas.
Ooh,
in Kansas, Wilson, Kansas, of all places. Well, it's the world's largest Czech egg.
Czech egg.
Czech egg,
As like in the country Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia egg, exactly. It is 22 feet long, and it is standing end on end, so it's actually 22 feet tall. Hand painted in a traditional Czech sort of style. But this is where you said before, Josh, as well, whereby check out the town around it, because the town is really encompassed, because the town is predominantly Czech town, hence the reason why they've got the Czech egg in that town. That's one of the locations in regards to it as well. So it's got a very big Czech heritage. But around the town, there's actually smaller sized decorative eggs all around the town.
Oh, that's cool. So, that's very geocaching-like.
It is. It is.
You could do adventure labs there or something. Like you find all the little eggs. You can have an egg hunt through the whole town. That's cool.
Exactly. You can check them off as you go around. But anyway, it started already. I can't believe it. But honestly, Josh, like this is the reason of what we do. You know what I mean? Like, this large Czech egg. It is a beautiful Czech egg too, I must say. It is well kept up, well maintained. It's not one of those ones where, 10, 15 years ago, this thing was in pristine condition and it's just gone to ruins now. No, it is still kept in absolutely pristine condition. You can do the Czech egg walk in regards to the rest of the town as well. But the best part about it is that actually they have a harvest Czech festival too every July. So, they do the polka, the food, costumes, the whole identity of the Czech is in town. Wilson Opera House is also there too, which is a restored historic building. And it's got a small town time capsule in there as well. So that's really cool. I know. One of the parts would, as I said, I've done this one. I did this one because they're nearby to this is a virtual cache in regards to the jails. And you know what I'm like, Josh. I love virtual caches. The virtuals are probably my number 1 cache if I'm driving around. And so last year it was when I was a full-time van lifer. I was going through Kansas because I was going to Mingo Madness up there as well. So I was going through Kansas and I saw the virtual. So I pulled off. And as I pulled off, I saw the egg in the distance, Josh. So I didn't even know it was there.
It's a true roadside attraction then.
It's a true roadside attraction. Yeah. I didn't even know it was there. Even though we'd actually featured it as well by March Madness, I didn't actually know it was there. So I pulled up. There is an actual cache there as well. GC939MC is the cache. Monster Egg it's called. And I found it, as I said, last year. I did take a photo with it as well, and I put on there, check this out. So largest, and in Snapchat too, Josh. There's actually the pin, the location pin. It actually says largest Czech egg in the world is the location pin for it. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say this. I think this is the most beautiful of the 4 eggs we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, it is.
Because you're right. Because it has its own little like covering. Like they protect that sucker.
Absolutely.
Which is really cool. And here's a geocaching thing. You've mentioned a couple of geocaching things. Geo Woodstock is in Hutchinson, Kansas. I believe. True. I looked it up. It's an hour and 20 minutes north of. So if you're coming down or if you want to see it, you're gonna get. If you're going to Geo Woodstock, you're gonna get close to it.
Yeah,
it's an hour and 20 minutes away.
Yeah,
north of Hutchinson, northwest. So there's a little tip for you, geocachers.
But other than that, Josh, I will say the town was quite small and quaint. Like there wasn't much else in the town. I'll say that as well. Like there was the virtual cache in regards to the jail, and then this one here was a traditional cache, and that was pretty much it in the whole town.
So there was a traditional cache at the egg.
The traditional, just behind the egg, there's a traditional.
Oh, just behind. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that. That's cool.
That's right. So there you go.
All right, there we go.
Next up.
Wilson, Kansas. Now where are we going, Craig?
Now we're going to Winlock in Washington, not Washington, D.C., Washington State. Winlock. It's the Winlock Egg. This one here was built to honor the town's egg farming history, once claimed as the world's largest egg, but no longer. And it is home to the annual Egg Days Festival as well. I have been here to this one. I have done this. I found this one in 2018 when I was traveling across the US for the very first time, and I popped in, and you can even see, Josh, I put a photo there of my log photo from 2018.
It's a good one.
It's the less gray hairs on the beard, you know what I mean? Like I look slimmer than what I am now, and even
buttons.
No buttons on my hat.
Buttons on your hat.
No pins on my hat. Like what the? Where? Who is this guy? You know. So
that was like that face you're making. That picture is like, wow! I just met the geocaching vlogger 20 days ago.
No, that face is my face. That's what that is.
I know.
What else is there to do in and around Winlock? Well, as I said before, Winlock Egg Days. They do a parade. They do egg tosses. It's very
of course
classic,
they do.
Very classic Americana sort of stuff as well, because you Americans love your parades. Down here in Mobile, Alabama, and stuff as well. We're the home of Mardi Gras. You've been to a Mardi Gras parade, haven't you, Josh, at all? Where they chuck everything at you? Like
I've never been. Beads. I actually never been. I've seen them, but I've never been. Yep.
Wow, they chuck everything at you here. We're talking not just the beads, the plastic beads, but now they're chucking moon pies. You know those moon pies in plastic wraps?
Are they just like a pie?
Yeah. The American moon pies. They're the chocolate sort of marshmallowy sort of
where
you put them in the microwave. They taste better.
Yes.
They throw them out at people. They're throwing ramen at people as well, Josh. Like,
what?
Ramen
noodles?
Ramen noodles in the pack still, so people can grab it.
That's really random. That's weird.
It is. It's become a bit weird down here in Mobile, even to the point, Josh, where the last parade down here in Mobile as well, one person got arrested that was throwing too hard and aggressively. So,
oh boy,
I know. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm going down.
We're talking about Washington, not Alabama.
Washington, the Winlock Egg Day. So that's what we're talking about in regards to the parades they do as well. But one of the best parts as well is you can wander around all the local antique shops. Josh, I know you. You love an antique shop. You love the secondhand.
I love a good antique.
You and I, when we were in Texas last year, Josh, you remember that the secondhand place? We
Finders Keepers. Finders Keepers.
Exactly.
I remember the name.
You got yourself an actual VCR of Back to the Future, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a VHS tape. A McDonald's VHS tape of Back to the Future. It was slightly rare. Yes.
You also had a phone call with your brother to say, you found some sort of game, baseball game thing, whatever.
Starting lineup. Yep.
Whatever it might have been. And then I held on to that. I held on to that in the van for months, ready for you to come and pick it up. So anyway.
I wonder how much extra gas that you had to pay to just lug that thing around.
No, nothing really. Compared to my big butt inside the van, nothing. The antique shops as well in and around the town. Explore the surrounding Lewis County countryside. Quiet, green, very Pacific Northwest. And I know how much you love the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, yes. And here's another thing. If you're a geocacher, this is almost directly between Seattle and Portland.
Mm-hmm.
So people that want to go to Seattle, go to HQ, and then go down to Portland to the original stash plaque. This is on the way.
Yeah,
it's right. Yeah. So don't miss the huge egg.
Yeah, it's not the biggest egg in the world anymore.
No,
it used to be.
But hey, you got to get there. And Mount St. Helens too, right?
Yeah.
Mount St. Helens.
Mount St. Helens,
if you want to take a little detour, it's close by.
It's close by as well. But it still says on it the world's largest egg, but it's no longer the world's largest egg. So
yeah,
there you go.
They're an egg town. And you know what? And they're proud of it. They're damn proud of their town. And that is a rare thing these days.
Wow. Look at you getting it nice and early. Very cool.
It was in the notes. So that helped.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. But yeah, there is a virtual when it comes to geocaching as well. It is an actual virtual. So One Good Egg, GC71EB. So it's an older virtual, but it's a virtual. So there you go.
Okay.
Next is yours, Josh.
Yeah, we're going to the Great Midwest here. We're going to Mentone, Indiana. Mentone. And if you're thinking, where is Mentone? I'm just looking on the map here. We're looking, this is pretty close to Chicago. So we're looking northern Indiana, south of South Bend, Indiana. And Mentone, Indiana is known for a giant concrete egg. Okay. So we talked about this on the last podcast of March Madness. Back in the late 1940s, Mentone was trying to be quirky and trying to survive, as a small town and stand out. And just like the previous one, the town had strong ties to poultry farming. Wouldn't you know it? Of course it does. And the eggs were a real part of their economy. So the community leaders got together. They got to meet. I can just imagine the meeting. What are we known for? I know. We're eggs. We're an egg place.
How's your chickens going, Barry?
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
going good. They're going good. Yeah, they're laying real good. So.
So they wanted to put it on the map. So this egg is kind of old. I mean, 1948.
Yeah. Yep.
And then they created an egg festival around it in 1948. So,
nice.
And they made it, their claim to fame is that we are the egg basket of the Midwest. However, this egg is not actually in a basket. We'll get to that later.
Too big. It's too big for the basket, Josh. Looking at the photo, it does have the monotone on the egg itself as well. It does say that it is made of concrete, weighs 3,000 pounds.
Yes. It's
3,000 pounds.
It's probably the heaviest of all these eggs that we're talking about. And it's 10 feet tall.
10 feet tall, exactly. And as you said before, originally constructed in 1946 to advertise the local egg festival. So there you go.
And it's not the biggest. It's not the biggest in the world. They don't claim it to be the biggest.
They don't claim it to be. They just say it's a heavy one. It's a heavy egg, Josh. A heavy egg.
But geocachers, we're looking out for you. Guess what? This isn't a virtual. But not only is it a virtual, it's an old virtual. 2002.
Oh, yeah.
If you're playing along, it's GCHR2P.
Wow, that is an older one too. So, and by the looks of it, Josh, parking right alongside because it's located in a bank parking lot. So there you go.
Oh, funny.
Oh,
okay.
Too funny.
They have an egg festival every June. They have a lovely little downtown. Sounds very similar to these other locations.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lake. There's a downtown. There's a lake. There's nature. And it's a conversation starter, this concrete egg. So there it is.
Nice.
Mentone, Indiana.
Mentone, Indiana. All right, Josh, moving along to number 4, the last one we have.
Last one. I think this might be my favorite, even though I haven't visited all of them. Lorain, Ohio.
Oh.
Okay. Lorain, Ohio, it's not just an egg, but it's a giant Easter basket filled with eggs. Okay. So back in 1937, during the end of the Great Depression, a local resident named Anthony DeGrassa. He decided to build something for his community, not for tourism, not for recognition, just to create something joyful, Craig. He built a giant Easter basket filled with oversized eggs and placed it in their park, which, get this, is right off of Lake Erie. Okay. So it is a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
If you look at the pictures, people like go there and they get pictures, but it's like awesome sunset pictures. It's really nice. The basket, it's a woven style basket. I don't know what it's made out of. It's probably not made out of wicker. That probably wouldn't last all these years because this thing's getting to be almost 100 years old.
Yeah, and it snows there as well. So when in wintertime and stuff too, it's out in the elements, so it wouldn't be wicker.
Yeah. I do think they take care of it because it's filled with brightly colored oversized eggs. They must paint this sucker and keep it nice.
They do that. They do that at Easter time. So
yes. Yeah. So here's the thing that's surprising though about it. I couldn't believe this. I had to look at the geocaching map because I'm like, surely, Craig, this is a virtual. Surely there's an adventure lab there.
Yeah.
Surely in that park, the Lakeview Park, surely there's a cache there.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No
cache in that park. Right off of Lake Erie.
Yeah.
So people, if you're anywhere near Lorain, Ohio, and you have a virtual credit, I got an idea for you. The world's largest Easter basket. I mean, this park has a beach. It has a lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this sounds like the most beautiful spot of all four of these.
Yeah. No, so. I do like it, Josh, too. As I said before, it does have. I'm looking at photos as well, and so some people said, like, they've put tips in it as well. Some people say, I just visited the basket. Although the rabbit and Easter eggs are no longer inside because it's got snow all over it, it's obviously wintertime. The basket still is fun to look at as well. So, another one here says the big Easter basket has been repainted, not as brightly coloured at the moment, but still a sight to see as well. So they do upkeep this basket, and this one here does have the little cute bunny sticking out from it, and larger eggs as well inside, all different coloured eggs like Easter eggs. So the theme for this particular episode, Josh, I do say.
Yes.
So, yeah, I like
this. Is a place that I would go to at any part of the year, and I would shoot a video, and then I'd release it Easter morning. Yeah. I would have that discipline, like we did with our Christmas episode at the Christmas Story House, or the Halloween episode at the Haunted Library. So maybe someday I will make it to this Easter basket and make a video, because it sounds like a great spot for a video. But there needs to be a cache there. I wonder if there's a Munzie. There's better be a Munzie there.
I haven't even looked. I mean, I'm looking at Lorain now, and there's a few caches around, and in Elmwood Park, there's a few caches in there, and there's a few caches along it looks like a riverway, Black River it's called, a couple of caches along there, but nothing really in town per se.
Yes.
So
the closest geocache to the basket, I looked it up, is a guardrail.
That's too funny. That is too funny. I'll have a look now. There's some Munzies around there. So let me just check to see, though, if there's an actual Munzie for that particular purpose, though. I'm not sure if there is.
You should put the roadside attraction Munzie on it, the POI. Oh, you have the power. You have the powers to do that, right?
I do actually. Yeah, I do. Absolutely, I do.
I like how you change it. Yeah, I actually do. I have godlike powers in Munzie.
Let's see, Lorain, Ohio. Actually, no, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
I mean, if there's no geocache, in that park, surely there's not going to be that many Munzies.
Yeah, no Munzie either. So. Oh, stand by. Oh, no, that's a lighthouse one. I can see. It's actually on the map saying Easter basket is on the map.
I know. I've seen it. I know. Wow. I saw that.
Okay, I'll keep that open for myself, and I'll
drop it right there.
I'll drop it a POI right there. So
there you go, friends. Eggs. What an excellent podcast. A little shorter. That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Short,
but
fun.
If there were more eggs, we'd talk more about
Exactly.
So, listeners, if you ever get a chance to go to one of these places, especially patrons, post a picture, send it to us.
Oh yeah,
I would love to see pictures of the Easter basket, especially on Easter. So that'd be cool.
Absolutely. Yes, Josh. Otherwise, though, we said before we're going to take a break from not this episode, not the next one. We'll still be back for the next one as well, but in the month of April/May, predominantly May. We won't be on air,
and June,
so to speak.
And June. And we're coming back. We're coming back June 13th.
June 13th. So yeah,
I'm sorry, July 13th. July 13th.
So May, June. But if you want to keep up to date with what Josh and I are doing, as we said before, we're still going to be chucking in some golden nuggets there, even if there are personal golden nuggets where Josh and I aren't actually together. We're not actually speaking. Not that we're not in fighting, but we're not doing it together. We're not doing the nuggets together. But we're just showing everyone. And I'll say this as well, Josh. I think that you're going to have some quality quality golden nuggets up your sleeve.
Oh, I think I will. I think I will. Hopefully. Hopefully.
I really think you will. And if you want to get the behind the scenes of the BTS of what the GCV is up to, join us on Patreon, Josh. So how do they go ahead and do that?
Yeah. If you're thinking, if you're not a patron right now, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss these guys. Well, you don't have to miss us because you can join our Patreon and you can get golden nuggets. And not only are you going to get golden nuggets, you're going to support this podcast to keep it going as we come back in July. We're going to have one more episode in 2 weeks, but as we come back in July. So consider joining us at patreon.com/treasures of our town.
Otherwise, Josh, how can other people contact us if they go to one of these eggs that we spoke about and they take a selfie, etc. as well? How do they contact us? How do they get that information to us?
Or if they're mad at us for taking a break, they can message us and just get their anger out. Feel free to reach out to us at treasuresofourtownpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or our Buzzsprout site.
So that's it for our nice show today, nice and short. Please subscribe, rate, review on your favorite podcasting app. And as always, Josh,
may your travels always lead you to the most unexpected and amazing, excellent places around the country and the world. See you next time, and happy Easter.